Sheriff's Office. We got one speaker on this. You want to hear from the speaker, Monica Berry? I'm Brown, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Commissioners and Judge Massengill. My former comments will be submitted formally today. I want everything on public record. I have looked at this grant, and I think it's amazing. Grants are awesome. I love it that people are looking into it. It is, it does say that the grantee warrants that it is eligible to participate in this program. That is at the beginning of it. Does unconstitutional use of the Sheriff's Office disqualify our eligibility is my question. When you get to part N, it says, suspected fraud and unlawful conduct must be reported, and who to? The Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts. So this leads me back to the discussion on how we're treating people with lawfare here in town with our sheriff. And I want to remind you that the very first time I came here, I watched a lady today stand here shivering and shaking because it's uncomfortable to speak here. Isn't speaking the number one fear people have next to death? So she came and spoke today. She stood up. Why is Monica Brown a public figure when I was a private citizen before? Because they came here with the Honorable Karen Lowry to tell you about what the school district was doing. Now, the school district isn't giving us free speech like what y'all are doing. They don't let you talk on more than one topic, or if you do, you gotta cram it into literally 3 minutes. So when you allow us to speak on each topic, bravo to you, because it takes more time and energy to do that. They won't. It's harnessing, okay? It's harnessing the public comments, which they taught other trustees to do. So why am I here? Why am I a public speaker? Why? I'm gonna give you, in case you think I'm off topic, you will receive today documentation of the abuse I have taken by people like Bradley Yarborough. Literal things he said to the public about me publicly, people saying that I want to have sex with children, calling me a transphobic because I spoke up against trans and drag at a school building. Oh, I'll give it to you. You're going to get it all. I gave it to the sheriff. So the sheriff has one investigator, Lucky, who thought it was okay to arrest Colton Crodinger. He has another deputy that came to my house and took all these statements. I'm going to make sure every one of you has. People claiming things that endanger my children, endanger my life. I've stood up for right things here in this community. There are still sexually explicit books in your schools. You might be okay with that, apparently you are. It's not academic at all. And it's very damaging. I grew up in Parker County, close by. Is that not good enough? I'm a U.S. citizen. I turned in 3 people who need to go to jail. If Colton goes to jail, they do too. So I'm here to tell you, you're going to get the documentation, every single one of you. And I join Cheryl Shatton and the others to say our elected officials need to get behind we the people. And we the people need to get up here and stand and talk, even if it makes them shake in their boots. Unfair, unlawful, unkind, slander. Oh, you're a public official, you have no defense. Okay. Tell people I beat children with a PVC pipe. Not true. Tell them I fed feces to my children. Not true. Go look me up. 35 years faithfully married to my husband. Do you stand for that? If I were your daughter, would you let it go on? What's funny about this? Ratedbooks.org, you laughed at one of our people who spoke up here, an 80-year-old man. I watched you laugh. We have lead administration at Granbury ISD rejecting historically valid, age-appropriate books, academically original, offered by the Daughters of the American Revolution, in writing on letterhead, and leaving sexually explicit books in. So we don't have law around here. We don't have order. Do you have the 10 Commandments in your classrooms? No, you don't. That's supposed to be in September. So I question if we're supposed to get a grant here, and as the comptroller knows that maybe we don't have a constitutional sheriff. And we have deputies doing 2 different things, and we have justice of the peace doing 2 different things. And it looks politically motivated. And we have trans and drag mocking you right in the face, giving you the middle finger in front of Daker Gym, owned by the Granbury Independent School District where minors were present. an agenda pushed on us. Not funny. Will we reward moral courage at every level? As David Rogers said, Shane, what isn't sound and doesn't honor history and tradition, our Constitution, our Texas Constitution, the Holy Bible, the most classic book ever. Oh, and I have nothing to say about HCAT except bravo. Thank you for doing the forensic audit. I applaud that. Thank you so much.
Any further discussion? Do I hear a motion?